Good morning, student. I, Khushi Malviya, the professor from Sagar Institute of Pharmacy and Technology College, Bhopal, Gandhinagar, Bhopal. Today we are going to start subject of B Form 3rd Sem, Pharmaceutical Engineering. So students, first we should know that why we are going to study this subject, Pharmaceutical Engineering. What are the outcomes of this subject? What are the aim of this subject? The main aim of this subject is to know various unit operations that are used in the pharmaceutical industries and to understand the material handling techniques and to perform various processes involved in the pharmaceutical manufacturing process. So, why we study pharmaceutical engineering? Now I think that it is clear. So, today we are going to start Unit first, the topic size reduction. What is size reduction? Size reduction, what is the meaning of size reduction? Size refers to physical dimension of an object and reduction refers to decrement or the process of decreasing the size. You are getting what I am saying? See, this is the picture. How the reduction process. If we talk about simple definition of size reduction is the operation carried out for reducing the size of bigger particles into smaller one of desired size and shape with the help of the external forces. See, this is large particle and it comes into the smaller one, right? And comminution is another term that is used for the size reduction. See, this is also one diagram that is showing the size reduction. This is all the definition. Size reduction is the process of reducing large solid unit into or substance into smaller unit mass, coarse particles or fine particle. This is the simplest definition of size reduction and it is also known as comminution or the diminution or pulverization. These are the types of the powder and specifications. With the specification: coarse powder, moderate fine powder, very fine powder. Now we talk about what are the objectives of size reduction. So what are the objectives? In the materials processing industry, size reduction or comminution is usually carried out in order to increase the surface area first, because in most reactions involving solid particles, the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the area of contact with a second phase. Got it? It increases the surface area. Okay? And break a material into very small particles, as we have seen in the diagram, in order to separate the valuable amongst the two constituents. Okay? And other objective, it achieves intimate mixing and to dispose solid wastage easily. This is also the objective, another objective. And one more, to improve the handling characteristics and to mix solid particle more intimately. Okay, these all are the objectives of the size reduction. Next, now the advantages, application, significance of objectives of size reduction. What are the advantages? Like content uniformity, right? Uniform flow, effective drying, effective extraction of drugs, improved physical stability, improve dissolution rate, improve rate of absorption. These all are the advantages application of the size reduction. Now, what are the disadvantages of size reduction? If it is having advantages, it can have the disadvantages also, like the drug degradation and the contamination. Okay? Now we talk about the mechanism of size reduction. What are the mechanisms involved in the size reduction? There are 4 types of mechanisms like impact, compression, shear and attrition. Okay, impact. What is impact? Particle concussion by a single rigid force like a hammer. Hammer, you all know what is hammer, right? So particle concussion by a single rigid force, that is hammer, that is called the impact. Okay, and the next is compression. Okay, compression is particle disintegration by the two rigid force. In impact, it is a single rigid force. It is by the single rigid force, and in compression, it is by the two rigid forces. That is nutcracker. Okay, then the next mechanism is shear. In this, it produced when the particle is compressed between the edges of two hard surface, moving tangentially. Okay, this all we will see in the when we study about the equipment of the size reduction. Then this all mechanism are we will study in the deep. Okay, this is about the shear. In this, produced when the particle is compressed between the edges of two hard surfaces. Okay, that will move tangentially. This is the shear mechanism. And the last, attrition. Okay, attrition arising from particles scraping against one another, right? Or the against a rigid surface like a file. Okay, this is the attrition mechanism. Okay, see, you can see the diagram, impact, attrition, how it, and shear and compression. Okay, this is the diagram. Okay, this is all about today's class, in which we have covered the basic introduction part of the size reduction. Okay, in which we have seen the definition of the size reduction, how it, we have seen the diagrams. Okay, simple definition, size reduction, what are the other terms used for the size reduction. Okay, what are the objectives? We have seen the objectives of size reduction and the advantages. We had learned about the advantages of the size reduction and the disadvantages, and the last but not least, the mechanism of the size reduction. Okay, mechanism of the size reduction. And now in further class we will study about the mechanism and how the factors affecting the size reduction and the equipments. Okay, students, so if you have any doubt, you can ask in the doubt class, or you can message me, mail me or text me. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.